This is your boy Amari Points here, bringing you the latest movie reviews. Today, this is my first movie review of the year. So, Happy New Year, everyone. I know I'm a little late. So, today I'm doing my movie review on Paddington 2. I saw this movie yesterday, and I gotta tell you, this movie was great. I I enjoyed it. That It was the most heartwarming movie that I've seen. It was way better than the first movie that I watched on Netflix. And as most of you know, this movie takes place a year after the first movie. Paddington is trying to buy a gift for his great aunt. I mean, for his Aunt Lucy's 100th birthday. So he stumbles across a pop-up book. A pop-up book that he decides to get for his aunt, but it costs a lot of money. So he has to work to get it. But as soon as he earns the money, as most of you saw in the previews and the official trailer and everything, the book is somehow stolen by a mysterious figure. So Paddington, it was just at the wrong place in time. The police thought he stole the books, and he gets sent to jail. And as always, he makes tons of friends. He makes tons of friends in jail. And Paddington, there's something you'll definitely love about Paddington. He always sees the good in people. In a way, he kind of reminds me of me. Because, as always, I always see the good in people myself. And I know that they're not all bad. But never mind that. On to the review. I think this sequel doesn't. Sorry if I'm getting distracted, guys. This sequel doesn't take much time catching up with the most lovable bear we all know and love, Paddington, played by Ben Whishaw, who comes back as Paddington. He does take the time to make sure that this bear is more lovable and kind as ever. I honestly, God, loved him. It made me love Paddington even more in this sequel. That I honestly, God, hope that they do make a third Paddington movie. And I can tell you the movie's effects and music, it blew me away. I can honestly, God, say that I love the music. I love the effects in this movie. So the music was heartwarming and lovable. It made the music was happy and somewhat sad and made me cry tears of joy. I I was hope I that is something that every single movie needs. They need to have music that will make you cry, make you happy, and make you cry tears, and make you feel sad and cry tears of joy. Like I said before, I'm sorry if I'm repeating myself. Also, the original cast that was in the first movie brings the same heart and humor like they did. Mr. and Mrs. Brown, they always have their weird, kooky humor in this movie that I enjoyed in the first movie as well. I I can I can honestly gotta say that the whole Brown family was just so upbeat and loving. They didn't give up on Paddington, not whatsoever, because they knew he was innocent. He knew Paddington is a lovable bear that wouldn't hurt a fly. Everyone knows that. And the movie does what all other great movie sequels do, and revolves around each of its different storylines. Like with the main villain Phoenix, I don't want to spoil it for you. You I don't want to spoil on what he does because you're gonna have to see it for yourself, guys. I can't spoil it for you. Phoenix, he's one of the he played by Hugh Grant, he he was okay, but he could have been a whole lot more better than he could have been a whole lot more better. He could have been a more eviler villain in this movie and a lot of other things. He's one of the Hugh Grant's character Phoenix. He's a one man actor who honest to God does dog food commercials and everything. Sorry if I'm spoiling for you. He and is tired of doing those type of commercials. He wants to like do more. He wants to be a professional actor. And honest to God is just tired of doing dog food commercials. And this movie has a lot of new characters, and such as Knuckles McGinney, played by Brendan Gleason, who played Mad-Eye Moody in the Harry Potter movies. As most of you know, there are I repeat, four Harry Potter alumni actors in this movie. Mrs. Weasley, and I already said Mad-Eye Moody is in here. And as for the other two, I can't honestly God remember. I seen the Harry Potter movies, but I can't remember most of these actors. I can't remember the last two. The only people I can remember is Mad-Eye Moody and Mrs. Weasley. And Knuckles McGinney, he's one of those. He's the cook in the jail, and when Paddington goes to complain to him about, I'm so sorry, guys. I'm not gonna spoil that part. As most of you seen in the previews, Knuckles McGinney is like that really tough chef. Is like that really tough chef, and who cooks food for the prisoners, and Paddington, as always, sees the good in him, which is amazing. As always, I can tell you that. It was great seeing Brendan Gleason play this tough, bad boy chef that I've known to see him play this like mean professor in Harry Potter. He was legit scary in this movie as well. You didn't want to mess with him at all. You legit did not want to mess with him, not whatsoever. And like I said about Hugh Grant's character Phoenix, he didn't really click with me. He honestly, I could have been playing a whole lot more better villain than I usually see him as. That is so, like, seriously, Hugh Grant, you still needed some work with your character. That was the only problem I had with this movie, was the character. But all in all, as for the rest of the movie, I legit loved it. Like I said before, I honest to God hope that they do make a Paddington 3. Warner Brothers needs to do this. They need to do that, because I'm hoping that they do make a Paddington 3, because I want them to like keep the heartwarming moments going like they did with this movie, like they did with Paddington 2, to keep transferring into the third movie, as always. And on to the rating. I give Paddington 2 a B plus. I'll show it again if you can't see. Yes, it's a B plus. Because the actor, the villain was sort of okay, but like I said, he still needed work. As for the rest of the movie, I had no problems with. That was the only problem I had, was just the villain. That was it. The rest of the movie was wonderful. It was funny, enjoyable, it made you want to cry throughout the whole movie, as always. And Paddington is still that lovable bear that sees the good in people, like I said earlier. That is something that we need more of in movies like that. fun-loving character who sees good in people like Paddington does. I asked the guy, really am praying that Warner Brothers does a third movie. Come on, Warner Brothers, give us Paddington 3. That is something that the audience I know will love. And that's it for my movie review. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share with everyone you know. And be sure to press that little notification bell at the bottom of my video to get notified when my next movie review and latest movie news is. And also, be sure to catch me on Rotten or Fresh. That is going to be hosted by Ryan O'Toole pretty soon. I am determined to win, and wish me luck, everyone. That I do. Take care and God bless. Peace.